There's a thing about both white vigilantism and white tears.
Single tear, white woman tears happening right here, Joy.
That's what Karens are, right? They Karen out, and then as soon as they get caught, it's like green waterworks.
A few moments later.
That what I was doing had value. And in the end, I'm sorry, I try not to cry on TV. And I think this is kind of like me on TV, so I apologize.
Joy Reid, your show had no value. It was trash, it was propaganda, and it was one of the most damaging things to the unity of America that I have ever seen.
Meanwhile,
Trust black women, they lead the way. Trust black women, they lead the way. White women, stop abandoning your sisters. Trust black women, they lead the way.
How dare you?
Does anybody else find it funny that the majority of Democratic cities are overrun with crime and inequality and used to be safe havens for illegal immigrants? Kamala Harris, a black woman,
stop the cap,
was attempting to pull off the same trick that the Democrats been pulling on our black asses for the last 60 years. And what race of women overwhelmingly voted in favor of 4 more years of that crap? I give you a hint. It wasn't the Beckys, it wasn't the Marias, and it damn sure wasn't the Chun-Lis.
Pardon me, sir. What's your point, sir?
What I'm basically saying is, the only thing the collective of American black women can lead you to is fatherless homes and generational dysfunction.
stop him!
But 2025 is the year of the FIFO, and hand-picked racist Democratic puppets like Joy Reid finally effed around and found out. MSNBC fired Joy Reid for 2 reasons. The first reason is because her show was trash and had poor ratings.
These ain't opinions, these are facts.
The second reason is the real reason they fired her. She got fired for falsifying her identity.
What?
See, they did some digging into her background, and then they found out that her real name was Adeline because her ass is out of line for saying dumbass shit like this.
In America, there's a thing about both white vigilantism and white tears, particularly male white tears. Really white tears in general, because that's what Karens are, right? They Karen out, and then as soon as they get caught, it's like green waterworks.
A few moments later.
My show had value, and that what I was doing had value.
Oh, you had value when people were still believing the lies and propaganda, but now that they don't, you ain't got a place.
Had value, and in the end, I'm sorry, I try not to cry on TV, and I think this is kind of like me on TV, so I apologize. And that it mattered. I see Karen is there, and she's been texting me as well. And so what I will just say is that in the end, thank you. Where I land is that the moment of guilt that I felt, that I went hard on so many issues, whether it was the Black Lives Matter issues of a young baby or a mom or a dad that was killed, or when we opened up people's eyes to the fact that Asian Americans were being targeted and not just black folks, or went hard for immigrants who've done nothing but come to this country like my parents did.
For immigrants who've done nothing but come to this country.
Man, there you go with that bullshit.
And this is the reason that people are happy that her ass is gone. She been lying for so long that she learned to believe her own damn lies. Nobody has a problem with immigrants. It's illegal immigrants in the asylum loophole they use to bypass the system. But that's Joy Reid's whole career. Joy Reid's whole career was her spreading disinformation and propaganda.
The thing about it is, it's funny until he actually wiretaps a member of Congress, right? I mean, you had the D.C., U.S. Attorney from D.C. literally threaten Chuck Schumer over something he said a few years ago about how, you're going to feel the wrath of the American people. He's like, oh, that sounds like a threat. Anyone who says any criticism of the Doge kids, he could literally have your house raided. And I mean, this is the threat that Republicans and Democrats are now living under. Basically, we on this side of the TV screen have said all we can. We've laid out the stakes in this crucial election, where one side stands for freedom while the other meets the textbook definition of fascism, namely a far-right dictatorial regime like Hitler's Germany or Franco's Spain or Mussolini's Italy, but also white-ruled South Africa.
And here she goes in denial about Kamala's campaign.
I mean, this really was an historic, flawlessly run campaign. Queen Latifah never endorses anyone. She came out and endorsed.
Nobody gives a damn about Queen Latifah.
You stupid.
You know, I mean, she had every prominent celebrity voice.
Nobody gives a damn about Hollywood celebrities.
Weird.
She had the Taylor Swift, she had the Swifties.
Nobody gives a damn about the Swifties.
You stupid.
She had the Beehive. Like, you could not have run a better campaign.
Nobody gives a damn about Beyonce or the Beehive. Didn't Kamala have to pay Beyonce?
Yep. Or whether we've talked about what the president is doing that is subversive to the Constitution, that is injurious to our liberty, you know, defending books. I am not sorry that I stood up for those things, because those things are of God. And you know, I'm a church girl too, and those are the things that I was taught were of God. And so I'm not sorry. I'm just proud of my show.
I'm not sorry. I'm just proud of my show.
You stupid. You stupid. You stupid.
The Christian God is not in favor of the do what thou wilt mindset or paganism. But Joy Reid is the poster girl for the liberal American black woman, because they will be completely out of line and then claim to be a child of God. They also will fail miserably and then find a way to be proud of themselves after reality slap them in the face. Now Joy Reid can fade off into obscurity with her friend Don Lemon.
The big news tonight will be Joy Reid's final show on MSNBC. Single tear, white woman tears happening right here, Joy. She was officially fired over the weekend because she's a racist, horrible news anchor with no ratings. And that's really been the truth for a long time. MSNBC's under new management, and I guess they decided to come to grips with reality. The truth is, this is very sad news for us, as she's provided so much material over the years. I feel the way I felt when Brian Stelter got fired, but he came back, and you never know. I'm sure Joy Reid will wind up doing something where we will continue to get to respond to her absolutely insane POV.
Meanwhile,
let me just say to Megyn Kelly, in my 30-some years as a journalist and my 50-some years as a person of color, go f*** yourself. Okay? Hi, everyone. We're preparing at my house and on the Don Lemon Show for a Joy Reid watch party. So we will see you at 7 Eastern on the Don Lemon Show on YouTube to watch the farewell for Joy Reid on MSNBC. We'll see you then.
Nobody cares.
Don Lemon averages about 10 to 20,000 more views than I do on this channel. But I don't know, Don Lemon may have learned from his husband on how to use women's fake love strategy. Find someone higher status than you, then pretend to care about them in hopes they boost your platform.
Got $1 million contracts to be on TV, but never developed an actual fan base. Well, they were broadcast into millions of people's homes every night, and somehow were never able to establish a connection with them, as Don Lemon now has over 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, but barely gets in the tens of thousands of views on his videos.
Joy Reid, your show had no value. It was trash, it was propaganda, and it was one of the most damaging things to the unity of America that I have ever seen. There was not one single scam over the past 5 to 7 years that you have not foisted on the American public. You foisted the BLM scam on the American public. You foisted the Russian collusion delusion collusion delusion on the American public. You foisted the January 6th basically lie and propaganda on the American public. You pushed the COVID propaganda on the American public. And so now that you have outlived your usefulness as an effective propaganda tool for the corporate masters that you serve, they have gotten rid of you because we did not fall in line with that agenda. So your tears are delicious. I care nothing about these tears because you are a liar, you are a racist, and you are a propagandist. And I'm glad your show is gone.
Damn. It's a good day for the black community, fellas. One more media dragon that speaks for black women has finally been slain.
Bye, Felicia.
According to the polls, the majority of Americans are happy and satisfied with the current administration. We might just be in the era where loony liberal propaganda will not trend anymore. And damn it, I am all for it. People are tired. They are tired of their tax dollars going to bull crap that ain't gonna do nothing but keep shadowy groups in power. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'ma holla at y'all next time.
Trust black women, they lead the way. Trust black women, they lead the way. White women, stop abandoning your sisters. Trust black women, they lead the way.
How about new?